Hello, my name's Roach. Obviously, you guys already know that. You've been with me for so fucking long. I feel honestly bad for you guys at this point. So, let me know. My name's Roach. It's Wednesday night. Normally, I don't commentate this night. Normally, I am out there driving Wednesdays. However, Heat Gang needs a commentator for the moment, and I will gladly do that for him because he is a good friend of mine. So, bit of a rushed one because I wasn't made aware until not even a couple minutes ago, so I'm still pouring myself a drink. Uh, Again, I wasn't made aware I need a spoon. I'm a fucking moron. Yes, yes, I drink alcohol. Uh, but yeah, so, uh, fuck. Um, but other than that, beautiful to have you guys. Hope you guys are having a great night. Our Wednesday division on the grid, we have at the moment, not a sprint race, thank God. I hate those. We have Legacy, Refractor, Crazy Carter, A Wilder. We have Will, Big Max, Blake, Kian. Our winner out in RCR. We have Premex, Chaos, Scarthers, Maverick, Rogue, Brownest Buns, Gas Girl, and Silk Weaver. Oh, Silk Weaver and Meowslayer. Beautiful stuff. Meow gave us some great entertainment on Monday night. Absolutely amazing. I loved every single minute of all the entertainment we got. Excuse me for a moment. We will put you guys on board. I'll put you guys on board with Legacy at the moment while I go grab a spoon. I have gotten my spoon. So, first couple of times are on the board at the moment. We have Chaos Corrupted. P1, Provisional Poll, 114.5, 15.7, 15.9 are our top three. Immediately, Silkweaver blows it out by 3/10. It is Silkweaver on top, 14.2. Absolutely beautiful time by Silkweaver. The man himself. And I think I might have added a little too much Kahlua to this. Regardless of that fact, still enjoy my drink. Way too much Kahlua. This is what I get for making it in a rush. Did it even mix it off? Yeah, dude, this one's dark. Not that there's a problem with that. Do not start clipping me out of context, because we saw what happened during the pre-races. Well, at the moment, our top three still stand. Silkweaver, Chaos Corrupted, and Rogue Mender. We have a couple of other drivers out on track. We have Refactor. We also have, looks like Premix and Gasgro as well. And Silkweaver tumbles down to P2 with Meowslayer putting the fastest lap in of a 114.7. I said 114.7, 114.174. Fuck. That is strong. Alright, whatever. I need more milk. I'll be back. You guys will be fine without me for a bit. Some of us don't even commentate during qualifying. I'm back. So, Meow Slayer still top of the times with a 114-1, 114-2 for Silkweaver and Chaos Corrupted. Still top 3, 114-5. Beautiful stuff. We have, like I said, a couple drivers out on track. We have Blake. Well, actually, a lot of drivers out on track. Who do we have on the fast lap? We have Silkweaver on the fast lap. So, we'll pull up our lap data and we'll let him go about his business. Ugh, holy. The stutters are crazy. Am I getting in trouble? Okay, cool. So everything's good to go. Meow Slayer is still P1, top of the times. Through sector 2 we go, and he bottles out the lap, goes cutting the track, and continues to cut the track. We see Chaos Corrupted. Chaos Corrupted is out on a lap. He is going a 10th fast, or almost a 10th faster this time. Brown's Buns will put it up in a P14 with a 14.7. Holy shit, I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm sick and I'm drinking. This is not the best mix, especially with my dumbass, but I mean, hey. And Chaos Corrupted does not improve his lap time, as Meow Slayer will come out of the pits. We'll see what Meow Slayer can do. Neither does Silk. Silk still stays about a 10th behind. We have Brown's Buns out on track at the moment. Brown's Buns not improving his time, so we're just gonna skip off of him, because no point in watching him if he's not gonna improve. We're looking at Rogue Mender next. Rogue Mender immediately into the grass. Commentator's curse. We got Big Mex. Starting his flying lap, he was 4 seconds up on his slow lap, so I mean, it doesn't really fucking matter. And somebody has a 5-place grid penalty. Hold the fuck on, no way. Incident stereo. Damn. A Wilder has a grid penalty, and Rogue Mender will also get a grid penalty. So wherever these two finish, they will tumble down the order about 5 places. As Big Mex is a little down on his time at the moment. He wants to be up on it. So not Big Mex's greatest start. We have Legacy. Where will Legacy put it at the end of sector 2? Thank you, game, for not fucking telling me. As Pack Daddy will join up in Q1, so we will wait. Ploob, fuck you. Let me do my commentating. You are not going to take my job. And Legacy will bring it into the pits. We have Scarthers out on track also. Scarthers is on the mediums. Blinking meaning he's on a slowdown lap, so it doesn't really matter. And there's nobody in the Twitch chat, so I'm going to close this. So, Scarthers out. Who else do we have? We have Keon. Keon comes across the line 15.4, assuming a slow lap. No, he's blinking now, so now would be the slow lap. So he invalidated it somewhere. Meow Slayer comes into the garage, nothing to come of it. Rogue Mender will tumble down 5 places, so from P6 he will go all the way down to P11. Yep, all the way down to P11. Rogue Mender will bring it into the pits. 7 minutes to go in qualifying. Refactor is on a lap, I believe. Yep, on the lap, so we'll ride on board with Refactor for a bit. Ugh. As Maverick has left the session, we shall bring Maverick back in here. Hold on. It'd be nice if I had a co-commentator. He's on his way. Oh, did I get disconnected? Or, okay, hopefully not. Maverick. Maverick, why are you always appearing online? Bro, I have Maverick added. There he is. Maverick and Gas Girl. Jesus. Gas Girl. Oh wait, Gas Girl's Xbox. I can just recently played with. If it wants to fucking load, that'd be nice. Invite to game. There we go. Gasker should be back any minute now, and so should Maverick. Did not see how Refractor did on his lap. Sucks. Pulse still looks to be fine. Couple of runners out on track. Yeah, Sono's gonna go down to the depths of hell. Or AWOL will go down to the depths of hell. Somebody brought it up. It was Keon who'll bring it up with a 15-6. It'll be P7 on the road. And P6 still is Refractor. Refractor will most likely bring it into the pits. And we will get ready for our last couple of runs in qualifying with 4 minutes to go. Again, sorry. Yup, on its way. He has 4 minutes. Communicating on online. Oh, fucking hell. Hate this online services bullshit. There you go. There you go, Mav. I miss Mav. He was a great teammate to me. And so, do our final runs come out. We have Pack Daddy out on track in the Williams. He will get a lap on the board. Jesus. We have Scarthers also out on. He's on his out lap, so we will see what he has to offer us. Legacy on a cooldown lap. He did go faster this lap. He's a 15.6. Big Mex is also on a cooldown lap. We have a couple of yellow flags, but that's probably drivers just getting out the way. We'll ride on board with Scarthers. We'll see what Scarthers can do for us. Or, maybe not right on board, but we'll have it to where you can just see the telemetry. So through Sector 1 we go, and here we go, the run down to the start of Sector 2. What would the time be? Or we get close. And 3/10 is, he's 3/10 up on his time. Beautiful stuff. So we go through Sector 2. He'll be the first one of our last couple of drivers going up on a lap. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the session. As Meow Slayer is on his outlap, we will watch Meow as he goes. Chaos Corrupted is on his outlap as well. Big Max on his fast lap. Legacy, I believe, going to a fast lap. And Scarthers invalidated his time, so he's just regaining up his ERS, I believe. We'll see right now. Nope, he's still pushing. And here we go across the line. It's a 15.8. He goes 7/10 faster this time around. And it's good enough for P11 on the road. Let's see where Big Max is. Big Max is going through Sector 2 right now. He's a 10th up. Traffic will get in the way though. So we'll see how it goes for him. Silkweaver comes out of the pits now. And we get ready to see what Silkweaver has to offer. Holy shit. So we have the top 4 out on track at the moment. We'll see what they can do in these closing stages of qualifying. Big Max 3/10 up If he keeps this up, he will probably go near the 15 ones to 15 zeros. We'll see where he goes. Jeez. Which should put him net P5. And here we go across the line with Big Max. It was a 15-8. He lost a lot of time in that final sector. And he doesn't have enough for that last lap. Big Max retires out on track. We have Chaos Corrupted. Sector 2. Starting Sector 2. He's 2/10 up. Silkweaver only half a tenth up. Meowslayer is a tenth up. We're going through Sector 2 at the moment, so we'll watch Meow as he gets out of Sector 2. 2/10 up. We're going through Stadium now. And here we go, Meowslayer. Can he improve this lap? It looks like he can, but I mean, Stadium's easy to mess up. Easy to lose a lot of time through here. As here we go, final corner. Run out the final corner, close out the exit, and 1:13.8 is the fastest lap at the moment. 3/10 up was his lap. Silkweaver has lost time in his lap. Chaos Corrupted crosses the line. It's a 14-1 from Chaos. 3/10 up as well. And my co-commentator needs an invite. And there's 5 people in here. Holy, was not. So I do need to open chat now. Okay. Silkweaver, 9/10 up. That's Silkweaver's qualifying over. Can Brown his buns answer to the charging McLaren? Can Haas answer back? He's 4/10 up in the first sector. Here we go through the second sector. Jeez, I feel terrible. And here we go through second sector. We go with Mr. Brown his buns. Also, hello, Heat Gang.
Hola.
And here we go through Stadium. He's still 4/10 up. Doesn't look like he has a really big answer back to the charging McLaren. Can he answer back to Blake, though? Blake did take P4 from him. Net P4. Here we go. Across the line. It's a 1:14.4 for Brown his buns. Only a 2/10 gain. And it's not enough for P4. It looks to be Meowslayer who will keep P1. It'll be Chaos Corrupted P2. And Silkweaver P3, unless the other Haas has something to say about this. Other Haas is only improving by a 10th. It doesn't look like it'll be much for the Haas team. P5 and 6. Still great position to start in this race. Here we go, across the line. It's a 14.7. 4/10 faster than his original time, but not enough to shake his teammate. Oh, shoot, my fault. Yep, there you go. My bad. As qualifying seems to have ended, Meowslayer will be our race leader when we start, when we go to the grid.
Should I prank all these guys and fuck with them if actually hop in a race seat?
I mean, that's entirely up to you.
Nah, I'd ruin the whole purpose.
But, I mean, you're supposed to be commentator tonight.
Yeah.
So, with our grid penalties that we've seen out on track, we have... Where did he go? Rogue Mender will drop down to P17.
Give me a second real quick.
And A Wilder will drop all the way down to P18. So he loses 1 place out of his 5-place grid penalty. As here's our finishing order. Again, Sona will drop down P18, and Rogue Mender will go all the way down to P17. So they both will start very back of the pack. Can probably avoid all the carnage going into turn 1. Turn 1, got a lot of people who get on the brakes a little wrong, or you have just any little incident that can mess everything up. So, better to start for the back, or in the back for them. He gang. He. Oh yeah, no, he said he was gonna be right back. Damn it. Oh, I'm gonna cry. This is what I get for drinking. It's exactly what I get for drinking. What did I make again? I made chicken pie. Chicken.
I'm in lobby right now. I'm in lobby.
Alright, cool.
You're on the official league Twitch, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So you do not have to do that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, no. You should have heard the first 5 minutes of it.
Oh boy.
I was making a drink.
Oh.
I said I was gonna be drinking, and because I wasn't like fully prepared to commentate, and then on top of that, my Xbox is Microsoft website was giving me issues. It wasn't letting me sign in so I could redeem my Game Pass. I had to make my drink last fucking minute. I was like so mad. So the first part of the stream was like me running down to go get my Kahlua, my milk, and all that. I make my drink, and then I added too much Kahlua, so I had to go back and get milk. And I was like, there are some of
How do you add
our
too much?
commentators. So it's supposed to be 2 parts Kahlua, 1 part milk. But if you put too much Kahlua, it just overpowers the entire thing. Because it's supposed to be just like a faint bit of coffee liqueur and just milk. I added way too much. I added way more than like 3 ounces.
Holy shit.
Dude, I think I added 6 ounces of fucking Kahlua.
That's crazy.
I know. So, had to go back.
Yeah.
And then I kind of dissed like a couple of our commentators because I was like, most of our commentators don't even commentate over qualifying, so you'll be fine without me for like 2 minutes.
True.
Dipped, went to go get a spoon and my milk, and I fixed it. I've just been sitting here. So we believe the tire connoisseur is gonna kill.
Oh,
4
formation
drivers.
laps on for some reason.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
That means it doesn't catch me off guard this time. I mean, it's on a BBR and it poses no problem, so. So we're gonna do it the same way we did it last time. I'm just gonna broadcast like I did. Oh,
Someone's
Chaos
already
is
around.
round. Yep, Chaos. I'm gonna broadcast it like the
Oh, Will is reserving for Ferrari. I just
like
noticed.
the esports guys. Oh, is he not WTF?
No, he's Division 3. He's RCR full time.
Oh. Well then. Oh, did you see my stories? Chicken paillard with arugula salad? Fucking slap.
Oh, I saw that. I did see that.
My family loved it.
That looks good.
Dude, it was great. But it's because it's for a cooking competition. That's why if you see the last one, I made it by myself without my team. It took me 38 minutes. I have 45. But this is with running across the house to get multiple bowls as the time is going. So I can do it faster. But it took 38 minutes for the chicken to pound out the chicken, cook the chicken, the salad, and all the prep time.
Alright. Damn.
So it wasn't bad. I can do it quicker though.
Yeah, it's certainly not bad.
Certainly not bad.
Shoot, yeah, you're actually streaming, but it's gonna catch what you're watching, not necessarily what I'm watching.
Yeah, I know. So all I need you to do is run the telemetry up and all that. So like if I ask you someone's ERS level, you can tell me that.
Alright, I'll do it.
I'm gonna just run it like how the esports people do. It's just the race and all of that. 2 lights are on, 3 lights are on, 4 lights are on, and it looks like we're underway here in Mexico. And Meowslayer gets a great start, but immediately passed up by Chaos Corrupted. Chaos immediately alongside, Silkweaver alongside. It wasn't that good of a start for Meowslayer. He tumbles down 2 places. And here we go into turn 1. It's Chaos Corrupted leading the grid. Meow tries to go around the outside, takes the inside line through turn 2, turn 3. Meow gets all out of shape. There's a Ferrari out of shape. A lot of stuff is happening here in the back. And here we go. We run it down to turn 4. Chaos will lead ahead of Silkweaver, ahead of Meow Slayer. We'll ride on board with the Aston Martin of Legacy Games. Legacy is in the middle of battling Mr. Refractor. Refractor will get past, not a problem at all. Immediately has Will for company in that Scarlet Red Ferrari. He will be reserving for our RCR division. He had a great race last week. Not last week, on Monday, until he got put into the wall by our tire connoisseur, Mr. Blake MC. Doesn't look like he will get past Refractor. It does look like he will get a great look at Legacy versus Refractor here, though. Legacy looked to have a move. There was no move being done of it. And here we go. As we approach the line, we'll come down the front straight to start lap 2 of this race.
How good
Chaos
they
continues
get
to lead. Chaos continues to lead ahead of Silk and Meow Slayer. Does Meow Slayer look to have a move? Does not look likely yet. It looks to be he'll stay behind. Legacy and Refractor, these two are still going at it. Refractor will stay ahead of Legacy. Going through these couple of turns, we have a McLaren
contact for
getting
the back.
a little loose. Getting a little bit loose. Rogue Mender will drop all the way down into P18. We have a yellow sector 1. No clue what happened because I'm looking at the Scarlet Red Ferraris. And these two are still going at it. Lovely fighting. But this time Legacy runs it super wide and will get passed up by Refractor again. It'll be Refractor ahead of Legacy Games.
Speaking of Blake.
Take over of these 3 for me. I'm going to take a sip real quick.
As into the stadium section, Meow Slayer thinks about a move on the Williams, but nothing to do. These two will have DRS down the main straight. And Chaos to get double overtaken here. Wouldn't be shocked. As through goes Silkweaver, through goes Meow on the outside. Is he gonna make a double pass? He is.
Beautiful stuff from Meow Slayer. However, he gained.
You weren't on Meow Slayer, were you?
No, I was commentating over Riff, Legacy, and Will, and I told you to watch them for me. You missed it. I was taking my sip, so I couldn't commentate over it. Legacy sends it down the inside. Riff blocks it. Legacy goes round. Will goes into the Aston Martin. There's a huge collision, and then the Alpine of A Wilder goes off track.
I started.
And there's a puncture. Pack Daddy has a puncture. Yeah. Oh no! And that'll be Legacy with a 3-second time penalty for multiple track infringements, and it is the Williams with a puncture, and that's not what we want to see.
How did he get that puncture?
Can this bring out a safety car? I can tell you right now. We'll check the race director. Incidents. Legacy Games.
Knowing the game, it's probably debris.
We're looking at Pack Daddy, right?
Yes. Well, actually, I want to know about debris because no one has damage. I can see.
As Pack Daddy will retire on track, and does this bring out a safety car? Because it is in a really unsafe position. Doesn't look like it will be. What lap is this? Lap 4?
4.
Lap 3? Pack Daddy exceeds track limit. Yeah, I'm assuming it's purely just.
As Sono's out. No, they cut over you there, but it brings a VSC out.
I think I cut over to Sono, and Sono also had a puncture.
And it argues and figures that there's contact between the two.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me the ERS level on Meow, Silk, and Chaos.
Okay, so Meow has about 83% on the battery. Silk's got 98. So full battery for Silk. And Chaos has got 83 as well.
Okay.
Depends on how much longer we are under this VSC, as Chaos Corrupted will come in.
Chaos will bring it into the pits. I wonder if Chaos has any damage. or he just thinks that these hard tires can take him to the end, but still a lot of laps to go. I mean, Meow did it.
I was gonna say it's possible, but long way to go.
And here we go. We're underway yet again as we approach the DRS zone. The DRS flap is open for Silkweaver, 4/10 away, 3/10 away. Can he get any closer? He gets 2/10 away, but it doesn't look like he'll get any closer going to start Sector 2. As we are in Sector 2 at the moment, we'll take a couple more looks around the pack. We have a yellow Sector 1. Who is it this time? Can't see it, but we will go back to our little battle with Refractor and Legacy Games. These two really close out on track. Never mind, no they're not. They're not close at all.
Legacy
These
is
two gave
5
me
seconds
false
back.
hope. Yep, they gave me false hope. So we'll cut it over with Silkweaver. He needs to be at least 5/10 away to make use of this DRS and catch Meow by turn 1. Doesn't look to have it this time though. Jesus.
Speaking of
feel
within
terrible.
5/10s, Maverick, Blake, and Brownest, and Big
And
Max for
here
matter
we
of
go,
fact.
the three Haas. I'm sorry, the two Haas and the V-Carb. Here we go. Blake sending it down the outside. Immediately gets past. Brownest Buns will get past his teammate as well. Big Max looks. Big Max right behind. We'll watch on board with Big Max as we watch this 3-car area.
Or as
well, I mean the 3 cars ahead.
yes, as Brownest is all over Blake here. Sector
Looks to be
2.
a lockup. I think that's by Silk. I saw the tire smoke.
Yes.
Let me know when Silk and Meow get to the final DRS. Oh, and Big
They are
Max
already
goes
there.
off into the wall. Big Max in the wall, and that's a safety car. I was on board with him when it happened. What a way to lose the car, and that'll bring out a safety car. And this just screwed Chaos Corrupted.
Indeed.
He just pit onto new tires. Unless everybody else pits right now.
Which
And he has a chance to pass up.
seems like the thing to do.
He just pit. As Meowslayer comes into the pits, Meowslayer in the pits.
Maverick started
for
on
the
the
McLaren
hards.
team.
So who's gonna stay out?
Meow ahead of Silk. Everybody will stay out. The two has to elect to stay out. Weird that Brownest Buns will stay out. He's on medium tires, but I mean, hey. I guess he's confident another safety car will come out, and all of the other drivers come into the pits. Where does Chaos Corrupted come out in all of this? Chaos Corrupted, P7. This did not work out in Chaos's favor. That's not what Chaos would have wanted.
Alright, if you excuse me for one moment, I'll take that safety car. A little break, I'll be back.
Yep, go ahead. As Maverick is screaming, stop the count, so Haas can achieve their first 1-2. Well, if you're just joining us now, so we've seen two cars with a puncture, I believe. I cut over to Sono, it looked like he had a puncture. I'm not sure if that was the nature of his retirement. We can ask him in the Discord. We've seen Big Max have a crazy crash, go flying into the wall as we were on board with him. We've seen great battles all across the board, mainly with Riffractor and Legacy Games. They had an amazing battle. We saw a 4-car battle for the lead with Meowslayer, Chaos Corrupted. Who else was in that battle? Meow, Chaos, Silkweaver. Oh, okay, no, it was a 3-car battle. There was a 4-car battle with Brownus, Maverick, Blake, and somebody else. I can't. Oh, Big Max for P4. And safety car is in this lap, so
Seems
here
like
we go.
I've came back at a perfect time.
Yep, safety car just came back in.
I'm surprised Brown and Sponge did stay out on the mediums.
I'm surprised too, but I mean, hey, I'm pretty sure he thinks another safety car will come out, which, I mean, he's not technically wrong. One can come out.
As Brown and Sponge goes, we're back on the racing.
And we're back under racing. Brown's Bun seems to have caught his teammate napping. However, Gasco did not get caught napping. Immediately on the back of his teammate. Is there a move? Can there be a move? Here we go. Not too far back. I hate how the camera makes it look like they're closer. Doesn't look like anyone will have a move going into turn 1. And there's collision. There's a Ferrari out in the grass. There's a Red Bull out in the grass. And there's so much collision going on in the back. What happened going into turn 1? Nobody will know unless incident tickets are submitted. But other than that, we won't know what happened. Jeez. As we look at our race leader, Scarthers and Crazy Carter having a battle of the Red Bull and the Mercedes. Haven't seen that since 2021. Hopefully we don't see a car go flying into the wall, as will get a 3-second time penalty for multiple track infringement. Rogue Manda will also get a penalty for multiple track infringements, and Scarthers immediately got rid of Crazy Carter, 1.5 seconds away. As we'll come back to our top 4 at the moment, everybody so close together. It's a 1 and 2 for the Haas team. It's a 3 and 4 for the McLaren team at the moment, but they're hunting down glory. They're hunting down victory. They both pit. Here we go with them. DRS is activated, but it won't be really... You'll have to wait the full lap until you get it really on that straight. And here we go. The first dose of DRS for these guys. Never mind.
As Meowslayer is going to dispose of his teammate, as will Blake in the V-Carb.
It looked to be just a swap around and a little bit of contact between Blake and the McLaren and Gasco, and Gasco's in the wall.
As the two Hasses switch place.
Silkweaver, just a little bit of contact with the McLaren, but the McLaren's in the wall. Looks fine from my screen at the moment. As Gasco will get passed by Refractor, Blake will get past Brown and Buns. How the mighty Brown and Buns has fallen. Where has he fallen to? P3. Maverick will lead this race at the moment, but it will really be short-lived because Meowslayer, right on his gearbox.
It all started with that
DRS
sector
open.
2 overtake. Maverick dived the inside of Blair Brownest at turn 7. Turn 6.
And here we go. It'll be VSC out. What happened?
It might be the 2 Ferraris.
Again.
2 Ferraris with damage, at least.
3-second penalty, and the Ferrari elect to double stop as the VSC comes out.
Not looking so great for Ferrari, as it currently stands.
It's not. It's looking like a normal Ferrari race, and Crazy Carter has retired from the session because he keeps getting kicked. Good choice to retire, though. That way nobody has to do his car out on track. As Roguemender will scream, do both Ferraris even know how to drive? Also, completely unrelated news, while we're under safety car, I absolutely love the state of Nevada and the CCSD school district. Amazing people. As we go immediately back under, DRS is enabled. Maverick is way too close for comfort for Meow Slayer. It wasn't the best position for Meow Slayer. Meow Slayer would immediately try to fend off Blake. And here we go. The run down to the line. It's Blake with that straight line speed ahead. But Meow Slayer's going to dive it down the inside. Meow Slayer. Not Meow Slayer. Maverick immediately gets turned around. And that's a yellow sector 1. Blake cut the door on him a little too early. A little too aggressive. And it's Maverick going round. Obviously, something will be said. Gasco will get a 3-second time penalty. And Meow Slayer will hunt down Blake.
Was a pretty.
Are you there?
Yes, that was a. Be honest, a pretty audacious move from Maverick into turn 1, but he's entitled to go
it was
for
still
it.
possible. It was still possible.
Space was there.
Blake shut the door a little too early.
As
a little too
Will
late,
retires in the pit lane, it looks like that is.
At least it's in the pit lane, and I don't have to yell at somebody for being a moron and retiring out on track. I hate that. Because in the rules, we have it say retire in the pit lane. Don't retire on track. Or I think that's the TTR rules. I'm not sure.
No, they're
one of them says
general league rule. I think at least it should be. So I think it's both places. As Silkweaver, has Silkweaver had an incident? He's fallen behind Mav and Big Mex. As Meow Slayer pulls out.
He looks to have his full front wing attached, as Meow Slayer will take P1 in this race.
Front wing is intact still. Still looking good for the Williams man.
What is the minimal?
Minimal. As Meow thinks about to move down the inside of turn 4.
Oh, none. Oh, okay, cool. There you go.
As Meow Slayer actually lost that.
No gap, right? Like, you can't see any of the gaps? I don't know. I normally keep it with the other one. Alright, well, we'll keep it like this for a little bit. As Meow Slayer does get passed up by Blake. Yeah, I know Jim Cab said I don't know what it is though. So
I think hide UI. Press Y, hide UI, I think.
Oh.
Or just those 3 at the bottom once, I think.
Well, those are always hidden.
Oh, okay.
But I did have the timing screen up, like the gaps and all that. So I don't know if it was that. They don't specifically say what it is. As Meow Slayer looks to get past, he will send it round the outside. As Blake gets the same treatment he gave to Maverick and immediately loses out to Chaos Corrupted and Meow Slayer. And there it is, folks. Blake tumbles down into P3, and that'll be that. For right now, at least.
For right now, and I'm sure something will be said about that as well in the chat. But for right now, we've got a race on our hands. They can worry about that later. As this pack are about 3.5 seconds ahead of Brownest Buns. Still on the medium tire.
Alright, tell me who's closest and I'll switch over to them.
Closest gap on track is currently Big Mex and Maverick for the battle for P6.
Okay, cool. Let me know when they get to the stadium.
They're about to go into stadium.
Okay, because I'm about to go down front straight with with Blake, Chaos, and...
Alright.
Ooh, I'm going down back straight. I'm going up front straight with both. They're not close enough. Okay, cool. Big Max and Silk.
Big Max goes defensive to the inside.
And here we go. Maverick will get past. Going into turn 1. Does he actually get past? Here we go. Big Max will try to swing it in the inside. A little bit of contact between the two. You can see it from our camera angle. And it looks to be Maverick who will get past, get that double dose of DRS, and purely just go off. Oh, you want to see gap to leader? What do you see gap to leader?
I hit gap, then go to from interval to leader.
No, I know.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I don't get why you want to see gap to leader, but I mean,
As Chaos, I imagine, must be running high speed setup, top speed setup, yes.
where is Chaos?
He is
Oh,
currently the
Chaos
leader at
P1.
the moment,
I'm watching him.
as he is about to be overtaken.
We will watch the rear wing of Meowslayer, and here we go. Down the front straight. Here we go, down into turn 1. Meowslayer will get ahead before the corner. Blake also gets ahead before the corner.
Swoop
And
by both of
almost
them.
collision between these three. He swoops by both of them. And the double dose of DRS. Blake runs a insanely quick setup on those straights. Here
Like,
we
go
go. Does
defensive.
Meowslayer look to have a move? Meowslayer does not have a move. He'll tuck it right behind. Put the minimum gap on. What is the minimum gap?
I think it
Leader,
might be later.
detail. Yeah, that's what I'm on. Leader, telemetry, lap data. I'm not turning that on. Okay, I don't know. Oh, mini map. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. It looks a lot nicer like this, so I think I'm gonna leave it like this. That's why Heat Gang has the mini map and all of that open.
Now again, we're on the front stretch with these three.
And here we go. Meowslayer gets ahead. Blake keeps really close, even without the DRS. Like I said, he runs an insanely quick setup on that straight.
As also my eyes just caught up, Blake has a 3-second time penalty for multiple track infringements.
You know what? I did not notice that. Legacy will get another 3-second for multiple track infringements. Who's our closest battles at the moment? Legacy will retire from this race.
Closest battle,
Hopefully it's
Big
not on
Max
track.
and Maverick.
Okay, cool. We'll go over to Big Max and Maverick, and here we go.
As Meowslayer has broken the 1-second DRS barrier to Blake, as of right now.
Beautiful stuff from Maverick.
As Blake has done with Chaos.
And here we go. We'll ride on board Big Max's rear wing. We see Maverick right up near him. Don't know the gap at the moment because again I'm in leader mode, so I don't get to see that. As we watch to see if the Haas gets any closer, and here he comes. He gets close. We're about to be at turn 1. Here we go. Through turn 1, through turn 2, and that is a Aston Martin getting lapped.
That's
that
Legacy's
Legacy?
car retired.
Of course it's on track. Why am I not surprised? As it doesn't look to be anything. It doesn't look to be a move between these two. So, we'll sit here for a bit. I'm going to go back to interval because I want to see my gaps.
So
Battle
Maverick,
for P2 is on.
5-6 times. Battle for P2. Hovering from 8 times to a second.
Okay. And here we go. He's not close enough, but with his straight line speed, he could do some damage.
Although Chaos, yes, does now have DRS. But both of these guys have super speed setups on down the straight.
They do, but I mean, Blake just has a way faster setup down this straight. 5 tenths, 4 tenths to gap. Silk Weaver will get past. Why
Maverick
didn't it
gets
show Silk?
passed.
Why did it show Silk get past and then Maverick get past? That's pretty stupid, but I mean, hey. As Maverick will get past, double dose of DRS will help him pull away from Big Mex just that little longer. Jeez, I feel terrible. Hate this. I swear, every time I commentate, I yawn.
As gap from Blake Chaos is just sitting under 4 tenths now.
And here we go. We actually get some action, ladies and gentlemen.
Blake is
We come
recharging.
out of, we go through the final turn, and here we go. When is DRS open? And the DRS flap is open. He charges right past the RB of Blake and will move up into a comfortable P2. Remember, Chaos did pit under the VSC, so he's had multiple laps on those tires, but multiple laps to just chill out on them. No need to push them as much because of the safety car and the other two VSCs. And Big Mex will get past Maverick again, and these two are just swapping places a lot, and I absolutely love it.
To be fair, Chaos's hard tires are only 2 laps older than anyone else's, and all the people who pitted under the safety car. Only 2
To be
laps
fair, he
older.
pitted on the first VSC, and then it was immediately followed with the safety car, so
Yeah.
yeah, does make sense.
As he is breaking the DRS to Blake at the moment.
Oh, he's already broken it, and doesn't look like it'll come back. So
Blake will
then
need
our
a good
closest
stadium
battle on
section.
track is Brownus and Premex, and the battle for P5. So the battle for P10 and P5. Brownus will get past
To turn
Premex.
7.
I didn't get to see it.
As
In turn
Roguemender's
7,
off.
and here we go. Sector 2 yellow flag. Roguemender off. No clue if he's in the wall or not. Have not been told.
Not in the
Here we
wall.
go. We'll watch Maverick. DRS flap should be open pretty soon, and here we go. The DRS is open. I can see it on the rear view mirror. He looks to have Big Max before we get to the corner. Does he have it as we get there? He tries to go around the outside. It sets it up for the inside line. Has to bail out of it a little too soon, and it is Big Max who will stay ahead of MP5. Big Max will get a 3-second time penalty, and that's not what he wants. Maverick immediately back on him. Maverick tries the outside line. Big Max will take it down the inside. And beautiful stuff from these two. Absolutely loving this fight.
Is Maverick going to go
and
for a
Big Max will
switchback?
stay ahead. Maverick trying it. Going through this little slow corner. Cannot get it to work. And it is Big Max who will stay ahead. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely loving this fight. Brownus Buns, Rogue Mender. What are these guys doing? Premex joining the fight here. And the battle for P9 in this race is on. It's a 3-car battle at the moment. Can Big Max break the gap to Maverick? Doesn't look like it. Let me know when they're in stadium.
Stadium already. They're exiting
Oh,
Forest
okay.
Soul. Back onto the main straight.
Yep, we're back onto them. And here we go. We're going down the main straight with Maverick, with Big Max. Maverick, DRS, open. Sector 3, yellow flag. Is it between Brownus, Rogue, or Premex? I have no clue.
Scarthers is spun around in pit entry.
Ooh, that's not good. And Maverick will cruise past Big Max. And we'll get that extra DRS. Here we go. Brownus doing everything he can to stay away from these two. Rogue Mender, nowhere near. No DRS. Premex immediately on Rogue Mender's case. We come down towards the line with these two. Rogue Mender, they're fighting it out. Which one stays ahead? It looks like Rogue Mender will stay ahead. However, he does not have that extra DRS. It will be Premex who has it. Premex will cruise past Sector 2. There's a yellow flag.
As Chaos has made a mistake. He's fallen behind Blake now.
And Chaos has made a mistake. However, Chaos can still fight this back. He's only 1.5 away from Blake, but then he has 6 seconds up the road to Meow Slayer. And with Blake's supercar of of a setup, it might be really hard to get past here. .5 is the gap. We'll go back to Big Max, back to Maverick. Maverick will bring it into the pits, and this battle is over. As the battle for P9 in this race still continues, Brown is Buns is no longer in the mix. It's no longer the battle for P8. It's the battle for P9. As Rogue Mender 1.3, never mind, there is no battle to go on here. Brown is Buns, we have Maverick and Gasco in the pits, and that looks to be all of the fighting we're going to get.
For right now, at least, hopefully.
Never mind, Maverick immediately comes out the pits on the case of the Ferrari, on the medium tire this time. Chaos Corrupted, 3-second penalty. He needs to get ahead of Blake now.
So now these two are now even, as Silkweaver is starting to enter the picture with DRS.
Let me know when they're in stadium.
They're in stadium.
And never mind, we're switching over to them. As here we go, we'll ride on board with Silkweaver. 8/10 is the gap to Chaos Corrupted. Chaos isn't close enough to Blake. It doesn't look like it'll happen this lap. Doesn't look like he'll be anywhere near for DRS.
He will dump the battery though.
He's dumping the battery to stay ahead of Silkweaver. Silkweaver nowhere near, even with the DRS flap open. 1.1 is the gap. However, Chaos Corrupted has increased this gap, or decreased this gap down to 4/10, and now he's on Blake's case, and he needs to get ahead, because if he gets ahead, he will keep the position ahead of Blake no matter where Blake finishes. They'll most likely lose out to Silkweaver because Silk is the closest car. But it would still be a podium for Chaos as long as he gets ahead of Blake, and there's no safety cars.
Hey, firm.
As the battle for P11 looks to be going on, never mind, it's just Rogue Mender coming into the pits again.
Hey, correct.
So, no other battles out on track. The closest battle we have at the moment is the battle for P3 in this race, P2 in this race, because they're both close enough for DRS. They both close enough to fight for this lead. Oh, I almost said the lead for P2 in this race. And here we go. We'll run it down the front straight.
Blake is dumping the battery.
Is open. Blake dumping the battery. Keon will get a 3-second penalty. And here we go. Big Max goes down the outside. Will get past before the corner. Yes, he will. Does Silkweaver have a move anywhere? No, he doesn't. However, the double dose of DRS for both of these guys will play crucial coming down into turn number 3.
Keon off, by the way.
Turn number 4. And Silkweaver will get past Blake, and Keon will go off track.
He got a damaged front lane.
Ah, that's not good. And it'll be P2 on the road for Chaos, and Silkweaver will get past, making it P3 for Silkweaver. Silkweaver is hungry for P2 though. He wants it. You can tell he wants it. He's 3/10 away. He's not trying to lose out to Chaos Corrupted. Chaos giving it everything he has. Keon will retire from session. Please tell me it's not on track.
It's in the pit lane as we have side by side.
We have side by side a little bit as we're going through stadium.
Is he going to try to go around the outside in stadium?
Is he going around the outside in stadium? Yes, he is, and he did. Beautiful stuff from Silkweaver. The more grip on the tires. Silkweaver also has a 3-second time penalty. So how this one will work for all of these guys, it's whoever stays ahead no matter what at the end of this race.
Silkweaver overtook before the DRS section.
Pulls up to the right. He made a mistake. No DRS for him as we go through the first corner. It'll be Chaos ahead of Blake, ahead of Silkweaver. This is a beautiful fight that we have for P3 in this race. Or P2, my fault.
2.
Yep, these 2 podium positions. Did my game bug? It showed Silkweaver with a penalty and then it took it away.
It didn't show it on my screen at all.
You know what? I think I was looking at Big Max, Blake, and Chaos. And that's why I saw the 3.
Probably.
3 penalties. I think that's what I was doing because they were all together.
As let's not distract the fact that Meow Slayer has built out a nearly 10-second gap out in front.
Meowser is throwing out a masterclass of a race, but we'll check in on Meowser at the end of the race if he continues to keep out this gap. Do me a favor. I want to know how many warnings Silkweaver's on. I want to know if there's a chance he pulls a gifted and bottles it.
Okay, so Silkweaver, one warning.
One warning.
You can
So
afford one more.
he can afford one more, but that's it. As Blake will go for a move on Chaos Corrupted. He'll get it done before the corner, obviously. Kian will leave the session. That sucks, but I mean, hey, you're off in the wall, your wings damaged, no point. As we have nine racing laps to go, Blake will cruise ahead into P2. It'll be Blake ahead of Chaos, ahead of Silkweaver. And Silkweaver, all he has to do is just keep it on track, not take too much curb, because this game likes to punish you for taking too much curb.
The yellow flag, that looks to be Garth's Mercedes again.
Immediately dispatched though, so nothing to really
clear.
worry about for our top three. Clear. Blake gets another 3-second penalty. All Chaos has to do is just keep it clean. It's 6 seconds for Blake at the end of the race, and that's not what he would have wanted. Not when he could have secured P3 in this race, but just staying ahead of Chaos. But here we come to the front straight. DRS is open for both of these cars. Who will get it? Is it a double overtake for Silkweaver? No, it's not. Is it one overtake? No, it's not. It's Chaos Corrupted ahead of Blake, ahead of Silkweaver. It's beautiful stuff. Blake, or not Blake, Chaos a little out of shape.
Silkweaver has the double dose of the DRS.
Silkweaver, can he get past? Does he charge it down the inside? No, he doesn't. He has a bit of a lockup, though. I don't know if you saw that, the little smoke coming out the tire there. Tiny lockup, immediately fixed though. Everything, not a problem with it. Again, there seems to be no other fights. Actually, there might be the fight for the final points position with P10. As we have a look at the tire performance, Chaos Corrupted looking in great territory. Actually, looking a little better than Meowslayer. I don't know if that popped up on your screen either.
What was it?
Look at the 3-second time penalty. He's on 31% for most of. He's on 28 for the front left, 21 for the front right, and then both of the backs are 31. Wow. Meow has a little better on the back, but his front left is 32%.
How are you seeing?
So Chaos is. I think it's because I have like a pure clear screen. That's why it pops up for me.
Fair,
like
probably.
There's nothing else on my screen. I just have the race and then the interval, and that's it. So I think that's why. So as Blake will get into P3, there's a fight going on for P3 at the moment, but nope, it's Silkweaver ahead. You can see Scarthers in the background. Scarthers kind of just watching as this little battle unfolds. The battle for P2 continues on into the closing stages of this race. We're on lap 29 out of 36. We're going over to lap 36. We're going over to lap 30 right now. It will keep on going, this battle. You take it away. These top 2, 3, 4 while I have another sip.
Another sip? Oh, alright. That's these three. Blake going a little bit out of shape there, but Chaos trying to weave and break the slipstream as much as he can. Silkweaver, DRS. That DRS not be strong enough for a look into turn 1 at least. Remember, he'll get a double dose on the turn 3. He looks to be all over the back of the kick Sauber. And so he's going to be side by side with him. He's going to try the outside line at turn 4. Chaos hangs it in there. A little bit of contact between the two. Now turns to the inside line at turn 5. Chaos going to try and hang this around the outside of turn 6. It gets shown the door there by Silkweaver, as Silkweaver completes the overtake, gets up to P2.
Alright, I'm good. As my co-commentator said, beautiful fucking stuff that we just saw. Absolute amazing battle for P2. Is it finally over for Chaos Corrupted? Does he finally concede position, or can he keep it relatively continuously still close? As here we go, a second, it's not enough. He's not there for the DRS this time around. Silkweaver
Too
on the
much
better
curve.
tires, obviously.
As
It's
Blake
done.
now gets a
Blake now has
massive
the
run out of
win.
that corner, and is Scarthers gonna overtake him? Scarthers is gonna
That's
unlap
not good.
himself from Chaos.
That's not good though. That can either help Chaos or that can really hurt him now.
Fair enough.
And
And
I
knowing the
say
game's
help by
logic.
giving him DRS every now and then.
Right.
But the whole thing is if
Dirty air.
Scarthers slows him down too much. As
Scarthers
Chaos
is on the
Corrupted,
softs, so
as it shows me, Chaos and Brown Buns' tires. Brown Buns significantly better tires. Obviously, he just pitted. So there's no, I don't know why it showed me that. I probably should have been watching
as
Blake
Maverick, is he gonna try and
instead
sit
of
down on the
Chaos.
inside of turn 4? Yes, he is. This is the next closest battle on track. Battle for P5.
As this just ruined it. This just ruined it for Chaos.
As Maverick and Big Max almost coming together there.
There
Maverick is
might
gonna
be a
try the
couple
inside of
words for
turn 7.
Scarthers.
More contact. Kind of forces
Oh,
him off the
Maverick
track
versus
there a little
Big
bit.
Max again?
Yes. Just missed it.
Beautiful stuff.
I think, I don't know.
They'll have
We're
another
on.
go at it. As we're on lap
Yeah.
32 out of 36. Again, there's going to be words exchanged for poor Scarthers. Scarthers shouldn't have overtook there. He should have just stayed back. Honestly, that might have ruined Chaos. Chaos 1.5 away. He needs to hope Silk and Blake get into a little fight here. That'll slow them down enough for him to catch them right back up. But for the meantime, we will go by and see Maverick versus Big Max. Big Max has the DRS. He's close enough. Not close enough for an overtake, but close.
Big Max looks to have made a mistake or something. Last time I looked, he was 5 tenths back. There he was a whole second.
That's probably through Stadium, honestly. Stadium's easy to mess up. You just overshoot that one corner, entering. No.
Yeah.
Like a
13.
little, like, I don't know
Kink.
I don't know my corner numbers half that time. Yeah, the low kink. Overshoot that, and you lose too much time there.
And your run for the main straight is not as good. As
Yeah.
Maverick is starting to ease into his teammates' DRS once more on that medium tire.
Oh, so the battle for P5 will start pretty soon.
Yes, battle for P5 with the 2 Haas cars.
And here we go. Blake has the DRS. Blake, ever so closer this time around. What will happen when we go down when we come out of turn 2 and 3? 2, we go out of 3, the double dose of DRS. But hold on, I need to see Maverick versus Brown's Buns. He's not close enough to make an overtake. Not yet, at least. Blake, still too far back to do anything either. We'll continue watching these two. Big Max also hoping these two kind of slow each other relatively down. 3 laps to go in this race. We're getting closer and closer to the end. And again, things are starting to get a little interesting. The battle between teammates for P5 at the moment. 3 laps to go. It looks to be P2. Well, no matter what, it's P2 for Silkweaver. Actually, double check for me Silkweaver's
We have a
Silkweaver's
Red
little
Bull
moments.
round at turn 3. That is the Premex.
Premex, yep.
Losing a bit of front wing, and I'm
As
still
Blake gets a little
correct.
swirly out of the final corner. Premex needs to
Silkweaver still
rejoin
one
safely
morning.
on track. Beautiful stuff from Silkweaver. Does not want to lose this P2 at all, but again, there's still 2 laps to do that. As we are on lap 34 out of 36. Chaos Corrupted. I don't know if you've seen that.
Maverick and Buns. Maverick and Buns to the battle for P5. Feel like
Here we go,
they're
Maverick
about to
and
get
Buns.
overtaken. Not here, then possibly at turn
Here comes
4.
Maverick. Here comes Maverick. Maverick,
He's eases off
nowhere to
1-0 in turn
overtake,
1.
but he's a lot closer this time around. However, have you seen Chaos yet? 6/10 away. The battle for the last podium position is underway. He's in DRS range
Yes.
finally. And here we go in the closing laps of this race. Can he get past? He doesn't really need to get past on track. Blake has a 6
He's gonna
second,
want to
and
those
Chaos, I
chaos.
believe, has that 3. However, he wants it,
Yes. Shh, what the fuck? My sound
and
just cut out.
you know what? That's pretty
Game
normal with
audio
this
just
game.
cut out.
Yep, that's it. Cut for me too. It's gone now. As here we go, P4, P3. He goes for the move. He'll get it done before the corner. However, Blake, that V carb is really quick down the straights, and I also hate that I lose game audio. But however, I normally stream with no game audio, so it doesn't really matter. Here comes Maverick, DRS, open for the Haas. The Haas will come down, immediately dispatch his teammate like there's nothing. The battle for P5 continues on until the final lap of this race. The battle for P3 continues until the final lap of this race. And here we go. We'll go back over to Chaos Corrupted and Blake. We'll go back over to Chaos. I'm going to watch it from Chaos, because Chaos is ahead at the moment. Chaos needs 8/10, 8 to 9/10, to not have to worry about Blake catching him. 9/10. He's at a second. Just has to keep it at that second gap. Cannot mess up Stadium as we approach the final lap of this race.
Blake looked like he was in AI mode there for a second. Just lost a bunch of time.
Blake, 1.9 seconds, and it's gone. Chaos will inherit P3 in this race. He would have had it no matter what, because of the 6 second penalty coming to Blake. However, the battle for P5 is still going. Maverick needs 8/10 out of this final corner. Can he get it? 9/10.
Possible he can
He
get it.
has it. He already has it. 9/10. The run out of here will not be that good for Brownish Buns. It won't be better than 9/10. It's a second now, and Maverick will breathe easy knowing that he will beat his teammate out on track, and it'll be P5 for Maverick unless we see another desperation move. We've seen it once in RCR. We might see it again with Brownish Buns, because Brownish Buns will get the double dose. He's
Your
6/10
teammates,
away,
so I doubt
7/10
it.
away.
But you never know.
You never know with our drivers. Our drivers will go for whatever. So, and here we go. It looks to be, rest assured, real easy, that it will be
Meow's about to cross the line.
And here we come with Meow. Meow drove a commanding race. Beautiful race from Meow, and he will give it up as a race winner in Mexico. Yet again, Meow will win out in WTF. Beautiful stuff from Meow Slayer. As we will watch Silkweaver come across the line. It'll be P2. What a drive from Silkweaver, as well Chaos Corrupted after getting screwed over by the VSC and the safety car. It will be P3 on the board for Chaos Corrupted, and that is a podium well done. As we have Maverick, we have Brownish Buns. It'll be the battle for P5. Blake will bring it P4. Beautiful stuff from him. Here we go. Maverick will beat out his teammate. It will be the victory here with the Haas teammates. It is Meow in P5 and Brownish Buns in P6. Big Max will bring it home P7. And those were our biggest battles on track. Gasco will bring it home for P8 with McLaren. Solid points, but not where McLaren would want to be at this moment in the race, or finishing this race in general. Our 2-lap cars, Scarthers, Premex, have already crossed the line. Refractor will cross the line, P9. And our final points position will be Rogue Mender. Couple penalties his way. Doesn't really matter. Next car is 24 seconds down. And Rogue Mender will cross the line in P10. Absolute beautiful stuff for Meowser. Give it up for Meowser. Commanding drive. Drove the race he wanted to. Pulled an incredible gap. Beautiful stuff. I hate that my audio cut. And there's our
Bruh.
race winner, Meow Slayer. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful. That's what we want to see from our race winner. The man who couldn't win last week, barely missed out, will come home. Well, not come home. Will come to Mexico and he will win out here by a 12-second gap. Absolutely amazing stuff. Will not take fastest lap. That will be awarded to Silk Weaver in this race with a 1:16.1. As I will go over our race director because I don't want to get yelled at. Well, my name has been Roach. It was lovely to compensate for y'all tonight. Always glad to be joined by Mr. Heat Gang. And I hope you guys just have a great rest of your night. Uh, Dakota and Jim Cab will see you guys on Friday. We will be here again in Mexico. And yeah, have a great rest of your night.
The worst track there is.